Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Please excuse what I look like right now. I just got caught in the rain. What you're about to watch is essentially me having multiple crises and pretending it's fine about a load of essays in deadline season, and see how the things I plan to do don't normally work out, but we get it done in the end. We meet the deadline. Those of you who don't know, who are new around here, my name's Holly. I go to Durham University and I study English Lit. So these are all English Lit essays. These are all 6 of my modules I have an essay in. We're getting half of them now, but I mention a few more. Before this video, I'd done one, which was my classical and biblical one. You can go see my last reading vlog. I'll put a little card up to that, where I was writing my class and bib essay, but enjoy me stressing about the first half of my deadlines this deadline season.
It is currently about 12:15 on Friday the 26th of November, and at midnight I have a deadline for this essay and I'm still planning it. Slightly stressed. Well, actually I kind of understand my argument because I'm essentially creating a feminist argument around Jane Eyre and potentially pulling in more Flanders as well within this argument, but the issue being is, do I have enough time to write it how I want it written? To be fair, my tutor did say if we submit it at like 4 a.m, it's fine because it's not going to get marked any quicker. We essentially have until Saturday morning because he's not going to start marking them straight away at midnight. But I kind of want to work towards midnight, and then if it takes longer, it does take longer. But I want to try. Anyway, this is what we've got going on. This is like got all secondary sources, articles, reading through this one. Gender suspense in Jane Eyre. Also ignore how much I need to clean my computer screen. Then there's a bit of like my points, and then I'm just going to put quotes into this like I have here, and then I can literally just write. I want to be at the point of just writing by about 3ish. Then I have a lateral flow booked, so I'm going to do a lateral flow, go put washing on that I need to do, and then I am going to write until dinner, go to dinner and come back and finish writing. That's the current plan. It may get derailed very quickly, but we're trying. Apparently my roommate's been coerced into playing mixed lacrosse. Meanwhile, I'm writing an essay on Jane Eyre. So my essay question is, it starts with a quote: "I do not wish women to have power over men but power over themselves," by Mary Wollstonecraft, from A Vindication of the Rights of Women. And then the actual question goes on: "With this assertion in mind, explore the relationship between gender and power in 2 novels on this module." Now I'm focusing on Jane Eyre. I have a lot more to say about Jane Eyre, so I'm going to exhibit that and make my really good points about Jane Eyre, and then pull in the few points I have about more Flanders as well. It's about 1:45. It's freezing. I think we have a weather warning. I think the tail end of a storm is meant to hit us, but it is absolutely freezing. So I had my tea in my Bambi mug. I call my sister Bambi. Her name's Amber, but I call her Bambi. So I thought, little motivation from the spirit of my sister to get this essay done. But I am drinking, because it looks really Christmassy, it's a Tesco's own red berries tea. But I am far into the planning stage. I know a lot of what I want to say, and now it's just making sure that I have all the quotes I want and getting to writing. I'm a lot more confident on this essay on Jane Eyre than I was in my Bible essay. If you watched my recent reading vlog, I was writing an essay for classical and biblical backgrounds to literature on the Bible, and I was not confident at all, but I'm a lot more confident on this one. Plus I can kind of argue some feminist theory, which is always my favourite thing. What's the weather like in Durham, you may ask? Really cold, really windy. We do have a red weather warning, and in-person, not that I had anything in person today, but all in-person teaching was cancelled from 2 p.m. onwards. Slightly concerning.
Wait.
There's snow!
Huh? Where's that?
I got food, and I'm like halfway through this essay, and I've got like 2 hours till the original deadline. He did say it could be in the morning. Look at that. I'm more excited about the food than the essay writing, but I've literally only made 2 points, and it's like 1,000 words, and I haven't introed or concluded yet. So I only need another like 500 words, which at this rate means only one other paragraph. We're making progress. And it's only been like 20 minutes since I last talked. And still no intro or conclusion, because I feel like that's better done at the end. Also, I look a bit dead. Kind of just rambling in the same way that I would in a tutorial, but bringing some secondary sources in and allowing for some more critical argument. But I'm kind of just doing what I do in the tutorial and referencing. That's the only real difference. Is I have secondary sources and I'm referencing. It is much more that it's discussing theoretical things. I'm not necessarily doing as much close analysis. Maybe I'll be told, oh, you need to do a load more close analysis, but I have a lot more of kind of a theoretical viewpoint that I'm really interested in pursuing, that I think is more interesting, and it's more like academic papers I've read, so hopefully it's right. She's done. I'm infinitely proud to say that it's 11:30. I just need to read through this, check my references, and then I can submit it. It's gonna get submitted on the actual deadline. I'm proud. It is Sunday. I have essay deadlines on Wednesday for Intro to Drama, although I can take up to, Wednesday's the 1st, I can take up to the 10th if I need it. So I have more leeway on that, and I've already done the reading for that, so I'm not doing anything on that right now. I have a deadline on Thursday, which is the 2nd, for romance and chivalry. I also have a tutorial that day, so I need to do reading for that. And then I have a deadline on Friday for epic and literature of legend, which I've done the reading because I think I'm going to write on Beowulf, but I actually need to plan that. I have a tutorial in epic on Tuesday that I need to do the reading for, so that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to read the Old English, Anglo-Saxon poem, Judith, and then after this I'm going to read the reading for romance. I've picked my essay titles. So for drama, it's a Dr. Faustus essay. So a quote from Mephistopheles, I can never say that, in Marlowe's Dr. Faustus starts this. So A, think so still till experience change thy mind. In the light of this quotation, discuss the dramatic presence of changes of mind and or their opposite. Then my epic and literature of legend essay title is on Beowulf. So according to the poet of the Old English maxims 2, the monster must live in the fen, alone in its land, discuss the interplay of isolation, monstrosity, and the heroic in Beowulf. And then finally we have our romance and literature of legend question. This is for Lanville. So it starts with a quote, in town there wasn't a knight in need of lodging, whom he didn't send for and richly aid. Lanville gave out expensive gifts, Lanville ransomed to captives, Lanville clothed the joggliers, Lanville gave out great honours. What is the role of material wealth in Marie de France's Lanville and or Thomas Chester's Sir Lanfall? So I know what I'm writing about. So I've read Beowulf and read Dr. Faustus. I have a little bit left to read in Lanville. I need to look over Sir Lanfall again because they're very similar texts, so they very easily confuse me. But then I am going to do some secondary reading. I already have some picked out for the drama essay, and then that's kind of where I want to be by tomorrow, so I can start kind of really planning and keep doing secondary reading tomorrow, but we'll see how far I can get tonight, because I also have a call with my girls from home tonight, but one of them, or two of them actually, do primary ed, and they're currently on placement in schools, so tomorrow's Monday, they have to be up early, so I don't think it's going to go too late, so I should have time to get this done. She's alive. Fuck. She's alive. Not that her voice would tell you that, but she is alive. She technically put on clothes, but she's alive. She has a plan in mind for her epic essay. There we go. And she has some quotes that she wants to already put into certain paragraphs from extra reading, so we're going to plan epic today and try and also plan romance, which is going to involve a little bit more reading.
So I'm going to plan these ones first, try and get them really to a place where tomorrow I can write and hopefully submit them, if not submit on Wednesday. And then I just have to bash out my drama one, which is like right there anyway. And then I have a poetry one that is due Friday of next week, but I'm going with the deadline of Thursday of next week because I'm going home on Friday. I am in fact watching Christmas films and thinking about these essays. To be fair, they're formative essays, which means they don't count towards my final grade. But because I've not had feedback on any of them, the things that I don't know, like stylistically, if I'm writing right, I'm kind of just replicating across all of them, so it's starting to feel a bit pointless. It's just feeling like everything's a bit much, and I don't feel great today. I'll be honest, I'm about to start reading a bit of Little Women because it's Christmassy to me and watching Zoe Suggs' Vlogmas from past years because I feel terrible. Anyone who tries to claim it isn't a good look is wrong. I've got up and showered and put clothes on, and that's a miracle for today because if you can't notice, I do not sound great. I'm gonna have to start editing coughs out again. It's fresh this week all over again. I have one tutorial today that I need to go to, but I also need to go to Tesco's. So I'm thinking if I'm out, I should just go. But I might come back and cry about it because my body is not capable of doing anything today. I'm not having fun. If anyone watched my last essay stressing vlog where I was writing a classical and biblical essay, I got a 68. And I don't know how I swung that. That's 2 marks off a first. I don't know how I swung that. I still feel ill, I still feel terrible, but I'm done feeling sorry for myself. I need to get things done. I went to my Epic and Literature of Legend tutorial. I actually contributed, so she still works, but some developments since last time I spoke to you. So I now know that my Epic and Literature of Legend deadline, which was going to be Friday, has been moved to Tuesday of next week because there are strikes happening, which means my tutor wouldn't be able to hold an office hour or answer any last minute questions, so she gave us an extension. So I only have 2 deadlines. Now, because I'm ill, I'm working on the assumption that the drama one that she said we could take up to the end of term if we needed, I'm just going to move that as a deadline to on the 10th. So I'm going with I only have one, which is romance. Unfortunately, it's the one out of the 3 I knew the least of what I was doing. But today is the day to take no prisoners and get shit done, essentially. Maybe hack up along in the process and look a bit, I don't look great. We're living with it. I went to Tesco, I bought food, I've got ample snacks. I have a salad for dinner because I really wanted a salad, and many a festive snack, including mince pies. So I am all set for a great studying day. It's Tuesday, my deadline is on Thursday. We can do this. I believe in us. I also brought hair dye, so if all else fails, I'll have a crisis and dye my hair. I have Doritos to help me through this very hard time, and the Lays of Marie de France, because I'm going to read through L'Envoi again because I kind of read it very quickly for a tutorial. So I know the general gist, but I want to try and pick up quotes. And then I'll do secondary reading, very targeted secondary reading. When I don't know what I'm doing and don't have an area of interest, I just pick a question and then target my reading towards that question. However, when I have a genuine interest, I enjoy the research process far more. So I really enjoyed the research process of my Jane Eyre novel essay because I got to dive deep into a lot of things that really interested me. So I've managed to get through L'Envoi. It was actually like 11 pages, but it's like the writing in here is quite small and my head hurts. So I think I'm going to take a break for a little while, take some headache pills, get myself sorted. But I've done that reading. I'm going to try and get through some secondary reading tonight, just take it slow. And we'll see what we'll see. We'll see what I get to. I'm also watching Zoe Suggs' Vlogmas from years past. It is my comfort move. I do it in the middle of summer, I love Christmas. It's my favourite time of year. So I need the motivation. I need a little bit of Christmas joy. I don't know if I managed to get a clip, but there was like brass band playing Christmas music in Market Square, and they've put all the Christmas lights up and there's Christmas trees up everywhere and it's very Christmassy. And apparently, according to my tutor for Epic, there should be some like Christmassy markets. Every Saturday we have a market in Market Square anyway, and we have an indoor market permanently, but there should be Christmas markets coming as well. I'm so excited. I had so many great plans to go venture out into libraries, coffee shops, get some cool footage. No, you're seeing me in bed. The thing is, I am someone who can work from my bed very easily, but the pro of being able to do that is when you're ill, you don't have to A, cause a disruption in a library, B, in COVID times scare people away in coffee shops, and C, you can be comfy. What I did is, because my question focuses on material wealth, I put down all the quotes that kind of I might want to use that focus on material wealth, but I put them under like subject things that could be paragraphs in my essay. So you can see there's some that probably have more to talk about, but my really healthy food, and then my Doritos, Vlogmas. I'm reading for my sanity. Also, apparently it's dark enough for the flash. It is December 1st. Merry Christmas. First day of Advent. But I don't have an Advent calendar at uni because I go home on the 10th. So I'm at home longer than I'm here. I'm not going to take an Advent calendar home with me. I already have one at home. So instead, I'm going to start my day with a Cadbury's reindeer cake. I need motivation somehow. For today's viewing pleasure, spinning out. I'm still mad they aren't renewing this for a second season, because I really love it. Also, these raspberries are quite disappointing, but I'm still eating them. Today's update on feeling ill is that I don't think I can go to cheer. I wasn't really sure I was going to go on our Christmas social tonight anyway, because I felt ill, because I've got deadlines. But I love cheer girls, and it's a really lovely vibe, and they always make me feel really happy. So I'm kind of sad that I can't go. But my lungs definitely couldn't take cheer practice. We're meant to be going out for a meal at Spags, and I don't think me coughing everywhere is the right vibe. And similarly, me going to a club when my lungs aren't that great just doesn't sit right with me, and with this new variant and everything. I just think it's time to sit in bed, as I've been doing for the past week, and have a chill night. Oh, I just made a counterpoint to a point I've already made. I think I just used critical analysis in my essay by acknowledging that while something I've said could be clearly seen, there is some indication that that's not entirely the case. I know that was really vague, but I don't really want to explain a 12th century Breton lay that I'm hoping I understand and not really sure I do. She's making progress. She's making moves. We've got past halfway. It is only 5:41. I've hit almost 2,000 words. I still need to read it through, so I'll probably add some words that I've literally missed out because I've been writing too fast. But I'm calling that good. I'm saying I've finished writing this essay. I'm going to give myself maybe an hour break. We'll read over it with those lovely fresh eyes, and then we will submit it. And then that's another essay gone. And then I'm halfway through with all my essays. And that feels like that didn't take that long to write up, really. This is promising. Essay, smashed it, went to dinner, sorted out the referencing. I just need to read through it, but first, call to sort out a holiday. Holiday bumps. Surprisingly, holiday planning was quite productive. Right, time to submit my romance essay. I just read through it, and quite productive evening. I'm officially technically halfway through deadline season, because I've now submitted 3 out of 6 of my formatives for this term. My other ones, it's Wednesday. I have 6 days until my next one's due, but I'm going to start working on it tomorrow. And tonight I'm just going to catch up on some reading and tutorial prep for tomorrow. I also should have done laundry today and I didn't, so I need to do that tomorrow. There's snow out there. My voice is absolutely dead. It hurt so much when I woke up, but I am using the clothes I have because I'm not going to do sports right now, but I am going outside in the snow to do laundry. Thinking I might need a more neutral coloured coat, because my sweet treat to start the day. I'm getting back into watching all these different educating programs on Channel 4. I think I've watched all of them. Essex was the first one I watched and I adore it, but it's making me miss my old job working in a school. Whatever happened to days where recovery was quick from illness? I have so many other things going on and I don't even know what I've agreed to do, events wise, because I feel so bad. I have 4 more tonight I'm gonna go to, and then there should be some Christmas markets this weekend and I'll go to those. And then we're doing Secret Santa on the 9th. I think that might just be it for me because I don't feel good. And that's it for now. I still have 3 deadlines to meet in the final week, but I'm going home on Tuesday now because I'm really not very well. So I'm going to end this video here, and then you might get another one for those other 3 essays, who knows. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, posting every Sunday, hopefully, maybe throwing a Wednesday in there when I'm off uni, we'll see. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.